Hello everyone, Bashar here. The Momir Planeswalker part of the War of the Spark story is over, and now part 2 is available. It's No Escape Pauper. In case you don't know, Pauper is a special format in Magic where you are only allowed to use commons. So no uncommons, no rares, and no mythic rares. Only persistent petitioners is banned. That card is an advisor and requires you to bring some advisors together, and then they can mill your opponent's deck, which would be quite powerful. And you can have multiple copies. I mean, more than 4, I think. So the deck I played with is this, very Pauper. Let's see the deck list. So basically it's a token deck. We use Llanowar Elves for acceleration and the army mechanic, the MS mechanic from War of the Spark, using Lazotep Reaver and Herald of the Dreadhorde. And there's also Nixilis, Cruelty and Spark House, which are premium denials from War of the Spark again. Fungal Infection is a nice denial. And we use Siege Wurm, which can be convoked for pretty cheap, because Lazotep Reaver gives us 2 creatures to work with, as well as Yavimaya Sapherd, and Deathbloom Thallid gives us another creature when it dies. So Saproling Migration gives us a lot of creatures as well. So let's go over the list again. 4 Infections, 2 Spark Harvest, 4 Elves, 4 Lazotep Reavers, 2 Severed Strands. This is to gain some life, because Mono Red is one of the stronger Pauper decks, and life gain against Mono Red helps a lot. So we sacrifice our creature, gain toughness, gain health equal to the toughness, and we also destroy the opponent's creature. Saproling Migration is nice on turn 2 and very powerful in the late game for 1/1 for 6 mana. Deathbloom Thallid is nice. Nixilis Cruelty is premium denial, really. Yavimaya Sapherd, a 2/2 and a 1/1 for 3 mana. And Herald is okay. It's not very powerful, but as you can remember, we are only allowed to use commons. And this is the bomb in the deck, really. It doesn't look like very much, but it's very nice. It's a 4 mana 3/3, and we can sacrifice another creature to give it +2/+2. But also, if the sacrifice creature was a Saproling, we also gain 2 life. The thing here is, most of the players underestimate the Omnivore, and they just fall for obvious lethals. The thing is, for example, Deathbloom Thallid gives you another creature when it dies, so you can sacrifice Deathbloom Thallid, and then you can sacrifice the Saproling, which spawns with its death effect, so you can give it +4/+4. So basically, if you have, say, 5 creatures, and one of them is Deathbloom Thallid, and one of them is Thallid Omnivore, you can sacrifice 5 creatures for 13 damage, because you sacrifice all of the rest, and then you use also Deathbloom Thallid's ability. And the life gain from sacrifice Saprolings helps you raise flying opponents, because White Wing is also quite powerful. They have a lot of flyers, 1 mana 1/2 flyer, 1 mana 1/1 flying, lifelink, 2 mana 2/2 flyer, etc. They have a lot of flyers, and as you can see, the deck really doesn't have anything to combat flying with, I mean, except for regular denials. The Scavenger is okay. You can sacrifice a Saproling or the MS zombie token, and it becomes a 5/5, and we can also scry 2. And Siege Wurms are very nice to convoke. We play with 22 lands, 10 swamps, 8 forests, and 4 Golgari Guildgates. My score when using this deck was, I think, 15 wins and 5 losses. Those losses were generally against mono red, mulliganed a few times, had a bad hand, had huge mana problems most of the time, but it can you lose in a normal game as well. I'm not gonna say this doesn't lose, it does lose, but it's okay. And as you know, the event is free to play, so you can just keep on playing. I mean, losing doesn't really hurt you. There is Celestia. White Win is nice. Mono Red is nice. Celestia is nice. Some people have played Dimir, but I didn't like Dimir. Blue black. It's not very powerful, and the rewards are a little bit meager, if I might say so. You receive a Glassheart Planeswalker at 3 wins, an uncommon. The next 3 wins award you 100 gold. The next 3 wins give you another uncommon Planeswalker. I'm not sure if this is fixed for everyone, but the rarities are fixed. I mean, uncommon 100 gold, uncommon 100 gold, and rare. Finally, mine was Vivian. And also, along with this event, you should have received another email which gives you a promo code which unlocks another Glassheart Planeswalker, which is nice. I'm not sure how many parts of this will exist, but this deck is nice enough. And the best part is, I think some of them is free to play. I mean, they are given free. The Thallids are free, for example. If you have drafted a little bit of Warped Spark, you should have the Lazotep Reavers as well. And it's not very hard to get I mean, this deck. But say if you have a mono red deck and no other decks, you can just play the mono red version as well, since losses don't really affect you at all. I mean, only time wise perhaps, but the rewards are not so big. I just like the different format, so I played it. Or you can of course skip it, because the only thing you will be receiving is 200 gold and 3 Glassheart Planeswalkers. The ones I have for now is, let's see. Oh, I think I did something wrong. What? Why do I not see? No. Let's see. I'm doing something wrong with the filters. Decks, collection. Okay, War of the Spark cards. That works. Planeswalkers. That works. Collected and not collected. That works. Weird. So, I got Jace, Glassheart, Kasmina, Nixilis, the third. I should have 8, right? Because each part of the this event awards you with 1, and getting up to 15 wins awards you with 3 each. So I should have 3 plus 1 times 2 should be 8. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th, which is nice because I'm playing mono red due to lack of cards, and this fits in the sideboard. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, these are the ones I have. I would also love to have a Chandra because this also fits in my deck. So that's the gist of it. You could play this deck. I'll leave the import code in the description of the video. If you have any other questions or any other deck suggestions that performs well in the event, just let me know and we can discuss. See ya.